Okay, so I'm just going to start over here. Oh, there goes all the notifications. 1 second. Getting used to that part. All right, so hi everybody. My name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready Fitness, Adventure Ready, and Actifit. And I'm live from my mini studio here, where we get in our mini challenges every week. This is week 9 of the mini challenge. We are going to be getting to week 10, and then I'm going to be taking 5 weeks off just to refocus and find ways to and level up what I'm doing here with the mini challenge. So that's just if you want to find out a little bit more about it, I've written about it in the last post on the Hive blockchain. So yeah, anyway, so we're coming to you live. I've accidentally hit record over on the Ready Media channel. So I've actually been talking for at least 16 minutes over there. Oh yeah, 16 minutes over there on the Ready Media channel. I kind of had to scramble just to fill the space. I didn't want a bunch of dead air there. So anyway, I did have some interesting things to share about my journey as an entrepreneur and the Hive blockchain, and also like want to talk to you guys about setting goals and reasons why you do anything. So if you're curious about some of my thoughts, as I have this deer in the headlights look, oh God, I'm recording. Then you can see over there. Just bounce over to the Ready Media channel, check that out, and if you're up to it, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, and follow along because there's lots more coming. I have been thinking very hard about what I need to do next, and what's going to happen next is this mini challenge, which is mini challenge 9, and then there's the next mini challenge, which is mini challenge 10. And we're going to be taking 5 weeks off after that. So I'm going to be doing lots of video editing and trying to get some of these already current mini challenges up and to you guys in a more edited, fun, exciting fitness challenge mode. So I'm just going to be doing that as well as a whole bunch of other things to improve the mini challenge. So anyway, here we are. It's the 9th mini challenge. While you guys rally for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to rep someone. And today I'm going to rep Roger.21.20. Now, Rogerine is someone on the Hive blockchain, and she's so dedicated. She's constantly registering automatic wins, which are 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. With a screen capture proof. And she posts that up on the Hive blockchain and hashtag automatic win. She's also posting a lot of wins, which is 10,000 steps before 10 p.m. And she's doing a lot of steps, and she's registering them and putting them up on the Hive blockchain for cryptocurrency rewards, and the automatic win and the win badge from Adventure Ready. So Rogerine has been doing this with me almost since the very beginning. So it's at least 3 years of her registering automatic wins. She was part of the 777 challenge with Nathan Mars. She would post up videos of her doing 7 repetitions of her doing 7 repetitions to represent Hive. As there was a whole community-driven movement that Nathan Mars was leading. And she was part of that. So Rogerine, I just have to say thank you so much for your dedication. You are very inspirational to me. I always smile when I see your activity reports. You have such an active lifestyle. You have a focus on it. You can tell it's important. So I know that Rogerine has had many ups and downs with her health. So I know she's so grateful for her health. She makes it a priority every single day, and you can tell it's something super important to her. And I'm just so glad that she's decided to come along with me and the rest of us and register her automatic wins and just register her steps with Actifit She's definitely inspiration. She's logged thousands and thousands and thousands of steps, hundreds of thousands of steps. This lady is amazing. So that's a big shout out to Roger.21.20. If you guys want to go and see some inspiration, she definitely put some effort into her post as well, which is always encouraging to see someone telling their story about how they got their steps and how they're staying active and what they did. So yeah, that's Rogerine for you. Go check her out on the Hive blockchain, Roger.51.20. She's someone you should follow. So Rogerine, I got a high five from me to you. That's 5-5 from my wallet to yours. Thanks so much for being inspiration to me and to the whole entire fitness community on the Hive blockchain. So I'll be recording this and sending it to you later. I'm not sure if you're on Twitter, but I'll definitely tweet it out and then give you a little caption on it on the Hive blockchain. So thanks so much. All right, so let's get into the workout. Now remember, if you're new to any fitness routine, you should always consult with your doctor. During the workout, if you feel anything that doesn't feel right, you feel discomfort, it's not just discomfort, it's pain, okay? So something that's stopping you and saying 911, okay? Stop right there and consult with your doctor. So yeah, just remember this is as easy or as hard as you want it to be. You gotta listen to your body, that's how you get results. So it's all about your intensity. So on a scale of 1 to 10, our goal is usually to hit an 8 intensity, which is 2 reps away from failing. During this workout, I may talk more about intensity here and there, okay? So let's get into the workout. We're gonna start by walking in place. This is a lower body workout. Centering our mind, thinking strong thoughts, thinking, what are we gonna do today to up our game? How are we gonna work on the areas that need work? A lot of people don't like working their lower body. Now, working the lower body can be hard because it's all you and gravity. So sometimes, well, every muscle feels different when you're working it. So some people don't like the way that the legs feel when the blood is pumping through them and you're feeling all jelly leg. So, but that's okay. Be all right with that and just think about what's going to get you through the workout. Working on your weak links, addressing what they are, and then putting some time and attention on them. You don't just want to be strong upper body, you want to be strong lower body and upper body as well as core. So we're also going to work our core today. All right, so we'll drive our knees just a little bit higher. Pumping the arms. And running in place. This is what you call a machine-free warm-up. So we can move in all the different kinds of planes, right? We don't have to stay on a fixed plane going in a straight line on a treadmill. So let's run back and forth, working the lateral sides. Just keep your feet moving and move side to side. It can look ugly, it can look pretty. If you're a dancer, it looks pretty. If you're like me, who's used to just running in straight lines, this might look pretty ugly. Doesn't matter. Wake those muscles up, surprise them by moving in unexpected ways. But do it carefully, we're just warming up. How about a back step? And another back step, right? Loosen up those hips. We're gonna need loose hips for this workout. We're working a lot of adductors and abductors. So that's all your lateral edges, and it's going to be interesting to see how those muscles that you hardly ever use, they're going to wake up today. So let's move in ways that we don't expect today. Can we step in front now? Yep. Some of you are more coordinated than others. If you've done a move before, motor memory kicks in and remembers those muscles fire at the right time, and it feels smooth and comfortable. But if you're not used to the movement, they're all firing all over the place, and you feel awkward. That's okay. That's the beauty of a machine-free warm-up. You get all of those muscles working rather than just those fixed pointing. All right, so next what we're going to do, if you have a towel, if you don't have a towel, it doesn't matter. Drop it on the ground. We're going to go around the towel. Doesn't matter how you get around the towel, just try to go in a circle. And back the other way. All right, nice. Let's get into this workout. If you got a little water, that's a good idea. Now, first things first, if you got ankle weights, go ahead and put those on right now. It's been a while since I've put ankle weights on. I figured this was a good idea. I'm just trying to think, these days I've been trying to think about what most of you have at home. And maybe some of you have a pair of ankle weights that need to be dusted off. These are pretty effective for lower body. You're going to find out. All right, so we got our ankle weights on. First things first, we're going to do bridge kicks. So these have a quadricep kick in them, but it's also working your core, because you're going to elevate the hips. Now you're working your glutes, your lower back, and your hip flexors. And now what's going to happen is you're going to come out onto one leg and kick, just like that. See? So now it works cross force. There's a cross force across, right? And you're also working your quadriceps. You're trying to keep a straight line, so really bring your hips high. All right, so that's 2 on each side. It's not about going fast. It's just about really getting full range of motion out of this. I'm not even going to count at this time. I'm just going to listen to my body. When I'm 2 reps away from failing, I'm at 8 intensity. Just keep your hips high. They're going to want to sag. Keep them up. Kicking straight up. You should start feeling that in your glutes right now. The quadriceps might start burning as well. Starting to feel those light up. Keeping yourself nice straight lines. If form breaks 2 times in a row, you're actually at a 10 intensity. You should stop. Okay? This is all about listening to your body. All right, nice. So let's move to the next exercise, which is hover side kicks. So, laying on our sides, just like so, what we're going to do is we're going to elevate and hover the foot. Then we're going to kick to the front as far as you can. Come all the way back as far as you can. With the ankle weights, that's a little bit challenging. Come straight up. Don't point your toe up. Keep your toe pointed flat. It's got to hit down the very center of the leg. Keep that leg hovering. Listening to your body. All right, so that's 2. 3. You're going to find that your toe is going to want to point up. That's because the strong muscles are on the front of your body. Resist that. 6. 7. 8. If your toe starts to point forward, you may already be at a 10 intensity. I believe I'm there. Good. All right, so let's flip around. Do the same on the other side. Hovering this foot off the ground. If you want, you can put your elbow right down here. Support your neck. If you don't feel like doing that, whatever. Okay, kicking all the way forward, all the way back, keeping nice straight lines. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now, hopefully you picked your weak side first on that exercise. If you didn't, you may find that that is actually very hard. All right, so next exercise is a knee hover. So we're going to count for 3 while lifting our knees off the floor. You see that? 1, 2, 3. Then bring a knee down. One knee down, pointing your toe and bonding the bum with the knee, with the leg up, okay? Now count 1, 2, 3 while hovering the knee. Come back down on the other side for 1. 2. 3. 4. Hovering the knee. Dragging the toe, bottom the bum. 6. Starting to feel that? Should be your core, your shoulders, your quads even. 7. All right, good enough. Excellent, so grab some water, high five your buddy if you brought one. If not, that's cool, drink some water. We're gonna try to move through these as quickly as we can. Looks like some of the sand is maybe coming out of my ankle weight. That's what that black sand was on my mat. Just gonna check in with the chat, see how everyone's doing. Looks like everyone's good. So what's the word that you're thinking about during today's workout? What's getting you through this workout? For me, it's focusing on my weak links. This exercise program today, the mini challenge 9, is all about the weak links on the lateral sides. We don't often move from side to side. We're so busy moving forward. We don't move backwards either. So this is also focusing on the back. It's also working on the core, which supports everything, holds it all together. So anyway, this is a workout dedicated towards those weak links. So I'm thinking about my weak links during this workout. Let's get into our bridge kicks. Lay flat on the ground, palms down, elevate the bridge. So driving up through the hips, supporting yourself about 90 degrees with the legs, bringing one leg up for a kick. Yeah, just like that. We may not get through the entire 3 sets of this workout. I'm not sure. We'll see. This exercise, these exercises to get to the intensity that I want, kind of takes a little bit more because you're using light weight, right? And the exercise is working in different awkward places. So, this will compound as we get into the second and hopefully the third set. We're going to try to move as quick as we can through the sets, but we're not going to rush the reps. We're going to take our time, make every rep count. Remember, if you want more, you can always do extra at the end of this mini challenge. There's no reason to rush reps. Full range of motion, making every move count. That's what matters. We'll rush between the sets, maybe only doing 20-second, 30-second breaks, but definitely not going to rush these reps at all. Holding nice straight line, driving in through the hips, keeping the glutes tight. Full range of motion in your kick. Elevating as high as you can, right through the hips. Belly button as high up as you can go. Taking time to breathe. Feeling it in your lower back now? I am. Now, what part of your body do you listen to in this exercise? You're moving so many body parts. I'll tell you, you listen to the weak link. Wherever your form is breaking down first, that's where you gauge your intensity off. Probably in the hips, lower back, and core. It's not in the quads. Unless you're using really heavy ankle weights, it won't be in the quads. All right, that's good. Next exercise. Laying down on our side, picking our weak side first. Is this your left side that's weak? Then the left side should be up. If it's your right side, then your right side should be up. I'm doing right side up, so hopefully, well, if I don't know my weak point at this point, then I'm going to find out pretty quick, because this is an alternating exercise and completely depends on one side to the next, so you can gauge that intensity. So pay attention. How many reps does it take to get to the 8 intensity? 2 reps away from failing. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to point your toe at the top. 7, 8, 9. You don't want your toe pointing up. You want to keep it forced to the side and pointing forward. All right, and 10. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pay attention. What does 10 reps feel like on the other side? That for me was pretty close to an 8. Could have been a 7. So this side, what does 10 reps feel like? What intensity is it? Let's pay attention. That will identify which side is our weak side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing our best not to point the toe, especially when your leg gets tired. So that was about a 6 for me. So this indeed was my left, my right side is weaker than my left side, and that's something to pay attention to. So what this generally means is there could be an opening right there for lower back injury, something like that. So strengthening this side of my hip and my core and my lower back is going to help avoid any future injuries and keep me stronger from right to left. All right, so let's get into our next exercise. So that was knee hovers with the leg extension back. So hover for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3. Sit it down and bomb the bum. Hold it, hover, knee hover for 3 seconds, come down, bomb the bum on the opposite side. Weak links, that's my word for today, weak links. Yes, we're working legs, but we're working the core in big ways and the lateral sides, the abductors and the adductors. Cover the knees, kick the toe up. Bring the knees up off the ground, set it down. Same on the other side. I'm not counting. I'm listening to the intensity. Thinking about things I want to tell you guys. You start to feel those knee hovers. Should start feeling the quads and the shoulders, the arms. Yeah, these exercises work a lot of different body parts. You're getting strong all over. They're not so much focused on one muscle group. However, we are concentrated a lot on the core, big time, and we are hitting the legs directly. Last one. Nice. Congratulations, that's it. We're just gonna quickly do the extra exercise. Remember, extra is always an opportunity. Every 5 minutes is an opportunity to do something extra that you don't normally do. Getting out of your context is what makes you stronger and better. Don't get fixed in that rut. Try to get out of those ruts and move to the lateral sides. Get used to moving laterally. Get used to surprising your body. Get used to surprising your mind. Try new things. That's what putting on a pair of ankle weights is all about. It's just something new to try, or maybe something you used to do. Okay, so let's do our extra exercise. Today's frog squats. We're gonna crazy glue our hands together in this position. Elbows are sticking out. We're gonna crazy glue our elbows to our knees. From the side, what that's gonna look like is like this. All right, so this exercise constantly loads the quadriceps. Never let the knees pass over the toes, sitting down into it nice and deep and coming up. Well, crazy glue the elbows to the knees. Coming back down, pressing up, stretching. You're gonna feel a good stretch into your hamstrings and glutes and lower back. And you're constantly loading the quads. It will progressively get a lot harder. We're not counting reps, we're listening to intensity. Our goal is to get an 8 intensity. That's 2 reps away from failing. So we're practicing listening to our body right now. Listening to the intensity we generate, that's more important than reps. I can always count my reps later when I go and look at the video. By the way, if you guys are videoing this, you can post it up on the High Blockchain using the 3Speak platform. Hashtag mini challenge. I'll come by and give you the mini challenge badge and an upvote from Beach Ready. Think about that. All right, I'm there. That's an 8 intensity for me. Definitely that added up. Did you guys feel that? All right, so let's get into stretch. Today we better stretch out those quadriceps. We're definitely feeling those. Grabbing the toe, maybe supporting off a wall. And don't pull off from the side, pull off from the very back of the very point of your toe. Okay, so that hits right down the center of the quadricep. You can also move it back if you want more out of this. Move back on the leg. Breathing deeply. Thinking about those weak links that you addressed today. Did you hit them today? You might have. I know I did. I'm sweating like crazy. It's a hot day here in Canada, for summertime anyway. So everything's hot today, but yeah, I definitely felt all those little tiny muscles that never get worked, got worked in today's workout. So that's very good. Let's switch it up. Pulling off the toe, driving down the center belly of the quadricep, and bringing it back ever so gently. Holding these stretches for at least 20 seconds. Nice. All right, so let's stretch out the opposite sides, the glutes, the lateral edges by putting one foot in front of the other and reaching down for the ground. You're going to feel a very cross force in your lower back and down into your leg. You can definitely feel that. Maybe not the front leg, but the back leg. where most of your weight is on, you're going to feel it stretch on the outer edge all the way down to your heel. Now, if you can touch the ground, congratulations. I can't, not yet. Speaking of which, I'm not allowed to say I can't. How can I? Well, I gotta do this more. It's all about how you talk to yourself. It's how you talk to other people. That's the kind of results you get. So what you're saying does matter. So never program yourself to say I can. See, when I say that, I catch myself saying it. It's not my house. My kids aren't allowed to say that word, I can. It's much more empowering to think about how can I. So especially when it comes to flexibility, how can I? Taking the time, being patient with yourself. That, even just that mentality alone, is a winning strategy. See, I'm already getting. All right, let's switch sides. Now this is going to go right into your right leg, right from the lower back, all the way across. You feel that? Maybe it's uncomfortable, but when you stop stretching, I guarantee it's going to feel good. Taking your time, being patient, gently reaching down. Thinking about all those exercises you just did. Thinking about what you can do extra this week. As we head into a new week after this weekend, it's a new week with new opportunities. And it's up to you to figure out where you can get an extra 5 minutes here and there. You can do it. There's always a way. So, all right, so that was the stretch for today. If you feel you need to stretch more, by all means stretch more. If you feel you need to work out more, by all means work out more. The point of the mini challenge is not, it's basically all about what I can do in 5 minutes. I want to self-discover, I want to find out what I can do in 5 minutes, 5 minutes at a time. We just strung together 30, it looks like we strung together 37 minutes of exercise today. So that's fantastic. Thanks everyone for joining me today in today's mini challenge number 9. We'll see you for the next mini challenge, which will be mini challenge number 10. Same place, same time. And don't forget to go and comment down below or ask any questions you may have. Go check out the Hive blockchain. Just click on some of the links down below to learn more about the mini challenge and what we have planned for the future. Okay, so we'll see you guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week.